Good morning, everyone. Or, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this. Today, we're taking you on a journey around the world to see how different cultures start their day. I'm Sierra, and I'm so excited to share this with you. We're going from bustling cities to serene villages, exploring unique morning routines. My morning routine usually involves coffee and convincing myself to do yoga. But that's why this is so great. We get to peek into how other people are nailing their mornings. So grab your favorite morning beverage and get comfortable. We're about to see everything from quiet spiritual moments to energetic family breakfasts. It's a global wake-up call, and you're all invited. Let's see how the world says good morning. All right, first up, we're heading to Pakistan. Imagine the call to prayer, the Fajr, echoing softly as the first light starts to paint the sky. It's a peaceful, spiritual moment that sets the tone for the day. You see people preparing for prayer, a quiet dedication that's really something to behold. Then, as the sun climbs higher, the villages begin to stir with energy. Women in stunning, colorful traditional dresses are already up and about. In the cities, it's a bit more of a hustle, but you can still find moments of quiet tradition. Breakfast in Pakistan is an event, a proper meal to fuel the day. Think parathas, halwa puri, and chai sweet, milky spiced tea. The general mood carries an undercurrent of resilience and warmth. There's a strong emphasis on family and hospitality. Even in the morning rush, there's time for a shared cup of chai. It's about preparing not just your body with food, but also your spirit. Mornings in Pakistan are a rich tapestry of tradition, family, and faith. Next, we're hopping over to Japan. If there's one word I think of, it's calm. There's this incredible sense of order and tranquility, even in a massive city like Tokyo. A traditional Japanese breakfast, or asagohan, is a beautiful spread grilled fish, miso soup, pickled vegetables, and rice. It's about balance, nutrition, and presentation. And then there's the exercise. Rajyo Taiso are group morning exercises, often broadcast on the radio or television. It's gentle, communal, and a fantastic way to get the blood flowing. The whole vibe is one of quiet efficiency and respect. Commuters heading to work are orderly, trains are famously punctual. Even the school children seem to have incredible discipline. From the mindful preparation of a balanced breakfast to the collective energy of morning exercises, the Japanese start to the day is a masterclass in discipline and serenity. It's about respecting the rhythm of the morning, nourishing the body and mind. It's truly inspiring, and it makes me want to, at the very least, try to make my breakfast look a little prettier. And maybe find that radio station for Rajyo Taiso. Let's inject some serious energy into our morning tour because we are heading to Brazil. Breakfast in Brazil, or café de manhã, is an absolute delight, and coffee is king. And not just any coffee, strong, often sweet Brazilian coffee. And what goes perfectly with that coffee? Pão de queijo. These are little cheese breads, warm, gooey, and utterly addictive. You'll also find fresh fruits, papayas, mangoes, passion fruit. It's simpler than some, but so full of flavor and local goodness. People are out, heading to work, to school with a certain zest. Even in the big cities, amidst the usual urban rush, there's a warmth, a friendliness. If you're near the coast, the morning might involve a walk on the beach or a quick dip in the ocean. It's a very social start to the day, with quick chats at the padaria, bakery. Morning in Brazil is a celebration of life, embracing the day with open arms and a whole lot of energy. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to try and find a recipe for pão de queijo. Oh la la! Next stop, France! Picture a French morning, stylish people, poetry, and espresso at a tiny cafe table. The quintessential French breakfast, le petit déjeuner, is simple but iconic. A croissant, flaky and buttery, maybe a pain au chocolat, or a piece of baguette with butter and jam. And of course, coffee, usually a café au lait or a strong espresso. It's about quality and enjoyment. People start their day at local boulangeries, the smell of fresh bread wafting through the streets. Then it's off to a cafe to sit outside, watch the world go by, and slowly wake up. The atmosphere, especially in Paris, is one of quiet elegance. Shopkeepers open their boutiques, streets are cleaned, and the city comes to life gracefully. From the aroma of freshly baked croissants to the clinking of coffee cups in charming cafes, the French morning is a masterclass in starting the day with pleasure and elegance. It's about appreciating the simple things, good food, good coffee, and a moment of peace before the day begins. And maybe a really great scarf. Now, let's journey to the incredible, vibrant land of India. Mornings here are a feast for the senses, a blend of deep spirituality, ancient wellness practices, and delicious food. One of the most striking aspects of an Indian morning is the sound of prayers and temple bells. Many people begin their day with puja, or worship, which can be performed at home or at a local temple. Then there's yoga and meditation. India is the birthplace of yoga, after all. You might see groups practicing in parks as the sun comes up, or individuals finding a quiet spot for their practice. And the breakfast. Indian breakfasts are a universe of flavors. Depending on the region, you could be having idli, parathas, or poha. It's always flavorful, often a little spicy, and incredibly satisfying. The streets come alive with a unique energy. You'll see vendors setting up their stalls, children in crisp uniforms heading to school, the aroma of chaiwalas brewing their sweet, milky tea on every corner. It's this incredible dance between the ancient and the contemporary, the spiritual and the everyday. It's a powerful, colorful, and deeply moving way to greet the dawn. All right, let's bring it home, or at least to one of my homes, the USA. Now, trying to define American morning routine is like trying to catch a cloud. It's vast, it's varied, and it changes depending on where you are, who you are, and probably what day of the week it is. But if there's one common theme, especially on a weekday, it's often speed. Breakfast can be anything from a bowl of cereal wolfed down while checking emails and coffee. So, much coffee. In New York City, it's a fast-paced ballet of commuters rushing to subways, yellow cabs zipping by, and the smell of coffee and bagels in the air. The American morning is a real mixed bag. It's a reflection of the country itself, diverse, energetic, always evolving, and usually highly caffeinated. Let's transport ourselves to the land of pharaohs and pyramids, Egypt. Waking up here feels like stepping into a place where history breathes alongside modern life. The mornings blend ancient traditions with the vibrant pulse of Cairo. The call to prayer creates a serene ambiance. It's a time for reflection before the day's activities. Breakfast often means full madams, a hearty dish of fava beans, served with garlic, lemon juice, olive oil, and pita bread. You might also have ta'ameya, fresh cheeses, eggs, and pickled vegetables. Cairo comes alive with a whirlwind of activity. Streets fill with vendors, car horns, and people starting their day. People head to work, children go to school, markets open with colorful displays of goods. From the call to prayer to the aroma of full madams, an Egyptian morning is immersive. Where ancient and new coexist, traditions meet modern life. G'day mates, let's head down under to Australia, where the mornings often feel as bright and breezy as the people. For many Aussies, especially those living near the coast, the day might start with some kind of beachside activity. Think an early morning surf as the sun comes up, a jog along the sand, a swim in the ocean, or even an outdoor boot camp class in a park overlooking the water. Breakfast in Australia often leans towards the healthy side. You'll see a lot of smashed avocado on toast. It's practically a national dish at this point, often topped with feta or a poached egg. Bircher muesli, fresh fruit salads, yogurt with granola, and smoothie bowls are also super popular. And, as I mentioned, the coffee culture is huge. They take their flat whites and long blacks very seriously, and the quality is generally fantastic. Even in the cities like Sydney or Melbourne, while there's the usual morning rush, there's often a more relaxed undertone compared to some other global metropolises. People seem to value that work-life balance, and the morning reflects that. So from catching a wave at dawn to enjoying a vibrant, healthy breakfast at a sunny cafe, the Australian morning is all about embracing a laid-back, active, and sun-kissed start to the day. It's a lifestyle that prioritizes well-being and making the most of the beautiful surroundings. All right, let's bundle up a bit, at least in our imaginations, as we head to Russia. Breakfast in Russia is hearty. A traditional dish is kasha, a porridge made from grains like buckwheat or oats. It can be sweet with milk and sugar or savory. Sirniki, quark cheese pancakes, are also popular. Urban mornings involve commutes on public transport like the Moscow Metro. Tea, or chai, is a morning staple, often black and served hot. From kasha to sirniki, Russian mornings start strong and prepared. For our final stop, we're heading to the vibrant, diverse nation of South Africa. Known as the Rainbow Nation, its mornings are as colorful as its cultures. Breakfast can be a mix of influences. You might find millipap, a maize porridge, eaten sweet or savory. The energy of a South African morning is palpable. Its diversity extends to morning rituals. Embrace the day with energy and hope. And just like that, our global morning journey comes to an end. Wow, wasn't that incredible? From the spiritual calm of Pakistan to the energetic vibes of Brazil, the discipline of Japan, and the hearty starts in Russia, we've seen so many amazing ways people greet the day. Thank you so much for joining me, Sieta, on this adventure. We hope you enjoyed seeing how different cultures start their day, and maybe even got a little inspiration for your own routine. It's pretty amazing when you think about it, isn't it? All over the world right now, people are waking up, each with their own rituals, their own foods, their own hopes for the day ahead. It's a beautiful reminder that while our customs may differ, we all share this common experience of a new beginning every single morning. And that's a pretty powerful connection. So as you go about your day, whether it's just starting or well underway, we hope you carry a little bit of this global spirit with you. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, leave a comment telling us about your own morning rituals, or which country fascinated you the most, and please subscribe for more fascinating insights from around the world. We've got so much more to share. Have a fantastic day or night wherever you are, and make it a good one.